Is everything working as it should? Yes, it is. Awesome. Let's get out and ride. So, what's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. This visor is very hard to close. Okay. I'm pretty sick actually. I've been sick a couple of days. So I thought maybe it's a good idea to go out and ride. Maybe it'll make me feel a little bit better. So that gives me the opportunity to talk to you guys about something that is very important, I think. And that is why I believe it is a very good idea to put some kind of camera on your motorcycle, and that's even more important than putting a dash cam on your car, or in your car rather. So that's going to be the subject of today, and a lot of that has to do with psychology, really. Did you ever talk to your friends about something and then a while later you notice things that have to do with that subject a lot quicker? For example, you're talking about spaghetti. So you're talking about spaghetti to your friends and how you're really craving for some spaghetti. It's been a while since you ate it and blah blah blah. And a while later in the day you're watching TV and a commercial pops up about spaghetti and you're like, how the hell does the TV know that I'm craving spaghetti right now? Don't pull out, thank you. That exact feeling is called priming. A primed subject in your mind, which was spaghetti. Let's take another example. Maybe you work in a hospital, and because of that fact you are quicker to notice symptoms and things that have to do with certain diseases and conditions when you're out and about, and that's because of priming. You know, your occupation is primed inside your head and you're quicker to notice things that have to do with it. So that's priming. Let's take that subject matter to the road, and we as bikers, we don't have any problem, any issue with identifying another biker in traffic, even when they're far away. For example, me, sometimes I notice a biker even quicker than I even realize because they're behind a car or something, and then I see them and I'm like, oh, I already knew you were there. And that's because the subject of motorcycles is primed in my head because I'm a biker myself. I think a lot of people that are watching this video that also ride motorcycles know what I'm talking about and know that feeling, and that's priming. But there's a flip side to that. Car drivers, most of them, like 99% of them is my estimation, don't have anything to do with bikes. They don't ride bikes, they don't know someone who rides motorcycles, so motorcycles and riding are not primed in their head, so they are less likely to notice a biker quick in traffic. And that's why they say bikers need to ride defensively, because we are invisible to other road users, and that's because of that psychological subject matter, priming. So because people don't see us, we probably have a higher chance of being involved in an accident, and to be able to prove that we didn't do anything wrong is probably a good idea to put a camera onto your bike. Because, and that's maybe an assumption of me, but if you're in an accident and the police shows up, what are the drivers, you know, what's the car driver gonna tell them? They're probably gonna say something like, I didn't notice the biker, I didn't see him. And then there's one of two options, and that's maybe he wasn't paying attention, the car driver I mean, or maybe the motorcyclist was riding too fast, which is a stereotype, but still, or maybe some other option, I don't know. But when you're filming and you show other people the footage, those are facts. You can't neglect facts. Facts are facts. So you can actually show what actually happens. So there we go. That's maybe a good idea to put a camera onto your bike. And if you're considering to purchase one, there's a lot of options out there. And I like to categorize them into two categories, which is cameras that are permanently mounted onto your motorcycle and action cameras. So let's look at the first option first. Cameras like, what's it called? In-off cameras. They offer systems that have one camera that you put in the front and another one in the back. And whenever you're starting your bike, it starts recording, and whenever you stop your bike, it stops recording. So that is, hello. Green light, let's go. So that's really easy because you don't have to think about mounting your cameras. You don't have to think about starting to record. There's no batteries involved. What's the guy doing? Take it easy. Take it easy. Jesus, riding my ass. What was I saying? Yeah, you don't have to think about editing. You have them mounted onto your bike, so no issues there. But there's no versatility. You know, you can't put the camera somewhere else. You can't connect a microphone to it to record some sound of you talking or exhaust sound or something. There's probably just wind, if there even is sound. I don't know about that, but you know, there's not a lot of options to use it besides as a dash cam on a bike. So that's where action cameras come into play, and they offer a big versatility. You can put them wherever you want. There's no wires involved. You can use them outside of motorcycling too. So they're really versatile. You can connect microphones to it, obviously, like I'm doing right now. So yeah, and when you choose an action camera, there's also a lot of options, and three big names in the action cam game are GoPro, obviously, Insta360, and DJI. I personally don't have any experience with DJI cameras. I do with their microphones. I'm using them right now. The sound you're hearing comes from the DJI Mic 2. Look, this is what I'm talking about. Even before I stopped, I noticed that S1000 XR instantly, but car drivers probably didn't see him yet. Again, that's an assumption. Maybe they did if they ride bikes, but the fact that motorcycles are primed in my head really helped me to notice him really quickly. So let's get back to the cameras. DJI, no experience, but I hear they are pretty good cameras. And GoPro and Insta360, I own two GoPros, a Hero 4 and a Hero 5, and I own an X4 from Insta360. So yeah, you don't have to go for anything expensive if you're just looking for an action camera to use as a dash cam. For example, me, I started out with my Hero 4, which I bought second-hand. Didn't cost a lot of money at all, because I wanted to record my ride to provide me with that safety of having proof. All right. So yeah, you don't have to go expensive at all. But if you do want to throw some money against an action camera, I would maybe consider getting yourself a 360 camera, because it obviously records everything all around the camera, so you don't miss out anything at all. You can show your speed, you can show the front, you can show what you were doing, you can show anything at all. So, man, the fucking visor. So yeah, Those are probably your biggest and most important options. So yeah, I hope I could convince some people to get themselves a little camera, because in my opinion it's important to do so. I never ride without a camera. Whenever I'm not making a video for YouTube, I have this 360 mounted on my mirror, to have proof as if something were to happen. So yeah, if you like this video, go ahead, leave a comment, leave a like, and certainly don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one, and ride safe.